Tell people to run the Smash Mateos.
Oh my god, Metal
And we're good.
Gear!
Metal Gear. How you doing, Zero?
Hi.
Hello.
Are y'all ready to watch me die?
Hey, don't say that. You'll do fine. All I gotta do is just be Mr. Tactical Espionage Action, and you'll be fine.
Tactical espionage action. T. Got it.
T. Yes. Which I actually have for like on one of my merch things. I actually have a mug that says T Tactical Espresso Action.
Ha! Nice.
Yeah, I made an original mug. It might still be available on one of my shops. I'm not sure because it blinks in and out for some reason because of stock availability.
There you go. It might be there.
But I have one. I bought it while it was still in stock, so I know I have.
You're like me. I buy my own merch.
Yes.
Not that I really have much right now, but I'm up.
Right. No, I only got like a T-shirt and maybe that mug. That's about it.
Waiting on a supplier, but yeah.
Yeah.
So to both chats, I've never played Metal Gear Solid. This will be my first time.
Gonna fade out that music I got playing.
And
Yeah,
Chicago's here to make sure I go the right way.
Like, you want to get into that? Like, because you played Metal Gear before, but you haven't played Metal Gear Solid.
So
what's that all about?
So I didn't. Here's the funny thing. I didn't grow up with an NES, but I had two friends on my street growing up who owned one. And so one of the games they had was Metal Gear, so we would play that. And then eventually when I started collecting and I got my own NES, I was like, oh yeah, I need to get this game. I never finished it, and I still haven't finished the original Metal Gear.
Man, that's crazy.
The NES version anyways. And then later on in life, emulation, all that stuff is like, oh, MSX.
Right.
I'm like, me being a big nerd about like computers and stuff, I'm like, oh, this was Japan's first Microsoft system. So I was like, oh,
it was a PC game, yeah.
So yeah, and then I was like, oh, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I'm like, there's a Metal Gear 2? What? Because I knew at this point, I'm like, oh, there's the Solid series and whatnot, and I'm like, but it's like, and I was confused because it was called Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. So is this? I'm like, what is the Solid the second game? No, it's technically the third game, but we're not going to get into that.
Right. It's
it's a
whole thing.
I played the MSX games as well. I again didn't beat them. I just was like exploring them during that whole.
You dabbled
thing.
with them.
Mm-hmm. But
a lot of folks dabble with it. I
have a lot of friends who are big fans of this, and I've obviously seen video essays and stuff about Metal Gear and stuff. So I know some stuff about it. I've purely been an observer. This is the first time since I dusted off my NES that I'm going to be playing a Metal Gear game. So yeah.
Nice.
I've always been familiar with Metal Gear because of it being in pop culture and whatever. I'm still I have for years said that I think the best game Kojima ever made was Police Knots, but we shall see now. Because I'm actually going to play. I love Police Knots and Snatcher. I'm so sad that they're never going to
Oh, yeah, no, those are really good. Again, very underrated. I wish they were, like, released on other things besides the original platforms.
The only re-release...
to re-release Metal Gears? Whoa, that was a big...
The only re-release we got of Snatcher was the PC Engine version on the PC Engine Mini and the Turbo Mini. That's the only re-release, and it's not translated. So... Yeah. It's
kind of a weird choice there. I mean, they had the opportunity with the Sega Genesis 2 Mini to put Snatcher on there because they had Sega CD games, but for some reason they decided not to do that or other.
But yeah, of all the versions, the PC Engine version is not the preferred version. It's the Sega CD one. So I'm like, I'm glad they re-released Snatcher, but it's too bad it's not in English and it's the inferior version. No disrespect to my TurboGrafx. I love the TurboGrafx, but that version of Snatcher is not the best one. So... Anyways.
Oh yeah, no, you know that version of Snatcher is not even like completed either. It's like they weren't able to even finish the story. The actual completed story didn't actually happen until like the Sega CD release of Snatcher.
So if you play that version, you don't even get the full story, which is funny. But yeah, so
a little brief history blurb right there.
So the idea is I'm gonna play through probably the Solid games. I don't know if we're going to do them all in a row, like depending on schedules and stuff, because I don't want to take up too much of Chicago's time in life.
It's all good. I always have time for Metal Gear. I tell this to all of my friends.
But the idea is I'm going to play through Solid and then probably do Solid 2. And then by then, I'm done. By then, Delta will have already been out for like a few months. So I'll probably
it's already
Delta.
Delta is like already like this month as of August 2025. It's coming out at the end of the month, and maybe even earlier depending if you got the special big digital collector's edition.
And I even consider starting with Delta because since it's technically the first story
In the timeline. That is a thing that folks can consider, yes.
But I'm like, you know what? It makes more sense to play in chronological order, and we're gonna do the retro ones.
I often recommend folks to do in chronological order. Another thing too is like wondering, hey, if we're doing chronological, why are we doing like MSX as the beginning and stuff? Part of it too is if you really want to get into Metal Gear, it's more cinematic. And you can get more of the Kojima-isms through starting with Metal Gear Solid 1. A lot of people started with Metal Gear Solid 1, not even realizing it was actually like multiple entries into the series already. Because they do have brief recaps of the MSX games, but there is a chance that I always recommend this to folks that eventually, if they want to go back and do the MSX games, they can go back to do the MSX games in a retrospective style.
So this is the order I was thinking of, and this might take us a few years depending on like schedule and everything. But we're gonna start off Solid, Sons of Liberty, Delta, 4, Ground Zeroes. I forget
the recommend Peace Walker in there.
Maybe Peace Walker. I forget what the second Metal Gear Solid 5 is called.
It's Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain, and then we're gonna go back around and do Metal Gear 1 and 2, and we're gonna end it off with Snake's Revenge.
That's certainly a way to do it.
Or we could do MSX Metal Gear, Snake's Revenge, and then Metal Gear 2 if we wanted.
If you're going to be checking out the Nintendo ones, I might as well recommend Ghost Babel because it's basically like a third MSX game.
Ghost Babel? Well, I keep forgetting there's handheld ones too. Play Peace Walker on PS3 because I have it on PS3 for co-op.
Oh, they do have it on PS3. They do have it on PS3. That's the one I would recommend doing it eventually when you get to it.
Oh, okay. And I didn't
you're
realize
playing
that
PS4 on PS3. They did make an HD version.
I didn't realize Peace Walker had co-op. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
It's the only Metal Gear game with co-op and 4-player Monster Hunter style battles.
Ooh, I like that.
That's why, okay, like, this legit, before, Metal Gear Solid 3 was my favorite Metal Gear game, but I'm really big into co-op games and stuff like Monster Hunter, so Peace Walker actually became my favorite Metal Gear game, because it's the only one with co-op.
We'll have to get a 4-man group, then, with you, me, maybe One Roll, because One Roll's the one suggesting it. I play Portable Ops, but I love it.
I mean, technically, okay, so here's another thing, too, like, in case if people didn't already know my stance on Portable Ops. Technically, it's canon. They show it in MGS4, they show it in Peace Walker. How much of it is canon, we don't know, but it's canon.
Is it like a situation with Resident Evil Survivor where it's technically canon and they've never said it's not canon?
Yes.
But most people haven't played Survivor?
Kind of, yeah.
That's what I'm still saying. My crackpot theory, Resident Evil Island, it's coming.
Because the thing is, it wasn't made by Kojima, but then Kojima went on the record saying, "Oh, there's some stuff in Portable Ops that you'll need to know for MGS4," which actually a lot of people misattribute a lot of like MGS4 lore reveals.
Oh shit! Am I gonna have to play Portable Ops before we play 4 then?
There's a movie version. Don't worry about it. I can hook you up if you want to just do it.
I'll just watch the movie then. Okay. All right.
You can stream it too. It's long enough where you can stream it. I give the movie version to a lot of friends. If they don't want to play through it, here's everything you need. I got like a special edition movie version of all the important bits.
But anyways, I gotta take my first steps into the Solid series, and here we go. So let's see.
Okay, so another preamble bit here. I often tell this, especially if they're talking about the Master Collection version, because we are playing MGS1 today. Zero is playing on the PS5. They're playing Metal Gear Solid: The Master Collection Volume 1's version of Metal Gear Solid 1. But there are multiple versions of Metal Gear Solid 1 and some side games related to Metal Gear Solid 1, as you'll see when Zero clicks on game selection.
I'm sorry, I have to just ask, because Ectoplasma Snake said this. Is poops really the like short form that people use for Portable Ops?
A lot of people do use poops as it, Technically it's PO, but we like the poops.
Oh, I keep forgetting that circle is confirm in this. Shit.
Yes.
And then you have to, when you go to save, I gotta remember to switch that it's X is confirmed. So let's see. I think was it language? No, it was Oh wait, game selection. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So it's Integral's the one, right? Or is it?
We're going with Metal Gear Solid Integral because it's kind of like the super special edition version of the game that was like JP exclusive. But thankfully, they have English language audio and English subtitles available.
Gotcha.
So that's why we're going with that. There are a few other things, a few house rules and a few other things we can go through once you actually select that. I'll go through it once you select Integral right there.
Hey, Dro, I'm about to play Metal Gear Solid for the first time. Okay.
All right, this might not make sense right now, but what you want to go to is go to Edit Save Data.
Okay.
And then click on a couple of squares and just add as many games you like. Personally, I like adding them all. Add virtual.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, I see. So this is when what's his name?
Yeah, we'll get into that. Because again, I don't know how many spoilers or spoiler stuff, how deep we're going into
I'm gonna put a few on that might show up. Because I did actually beat Silent Hill, so this would be on my virtual thing. Let's see. I do own Dance Dance Revolution, so that would be on my virtual save card.
You can either put like whichever ones you want or all of them. There's nothing stopping you.
I'm gonna stick to ones that I actually I've played and would have on a memory card. So, and I think that's all the ones that I saw. I haven't played Suikoden 2 yet.
What about Castlevania?
I haven't actually played Symphony of the Night, so I know that I'm gonna be missing out on the. So you like to play Castlevania? You like, man, you can see it in my mind? No? Fuck.
What about Suikoden 2?
I haven't played Suikoden 2 yet, no.
Oh,
These are the ones I've played, though, that I have. So I'd like to see which one he picks. So, edit save. Okay. And so, is that it? Or.
I recommend maybe putting like 2 more saves, just in case. You might get a little something extra.
Why do you say that? Will he not pick one if there's only a certain amount, or?
You like Radius?
I mean, I like Radius. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So maybe like 1 more.
Let's put Castlevania. Let's do it.
Hey, there you go. All right.
Okay.
So, again, this is going to be like a whole thing. You're going to go into the main story, and then we'll have to like fandangle with some options to make sure we're playing in English.
Gotcha. Oh, wow. It's a little crunchy. But I guess the FMVs are going to be a little crunchy no matter what you do. Oh, I had no idea. Who's that?
Oh, actually, if you want to see this in English, press some buttons. Press some buttons. There's a cutscene here, but we can get back to that once we're actually in English.
Okay. All right.
All right. And then go to options.
It shoots a gun to language, English.
English. There you go.
Is that Petunia? Hello, Petunia. Sorry, a cat just walked in. Hi.
We're going to increase the stream volume a bit. Blip, 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 blip. Tell me if Zero's game sounds are too loud on my end.
Likewise, if this is too... It's still in Japanese, even though I picked English. So
it'll go in English.
Should I turn caption off? Because are they going to be in Japanese or are they going to be in English?
They're going to be in English.
Okay, good.
I just got to, like, solidify.
Let me just make sure that's saved. Yes, Petunia, I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, you're good. There are some menu stuff that are still in Japanese, but don't worry about it. I'll just tell you what they say.
So there's
so just stay on the screen for a little bit. There'll be an opening cutscene, and then we'll go into the briefing.
Okay, gotcha. Well, while we're doing that, I'm gonna pet this cat that's in my room.
No problemo.
Petunia, do you want to say hi to everybody? Hmm? Yeah?
So I'm aware about Integral having a cool special item on very easy, but I think Zero's a good enough gamer where they could play on normal.
I could probably play the game on normal, yeah. If I really struggle, you could tell me to put the difficulty down.
Yeah. I had some friends struggle with like later halves of the game because there are some like obtuse boss fights, but they got through it eventually.
With an item exclusive. Oh, easy mode comes with an item? What?
It's really you'd be barely playing a game. That's if you just want the story.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those kind of items, if you know what I mean. You want to win the game? Here's the story.
Oh, is it like funky mode or something? Metal Gear Solid comes with funky mode.
Yeah, it's a gun with like unlimited ammo.
Oh, wait, but Snake already has that in the sequel. Infinite ammo.
Oh no, that's a special item you get.
Shadow Moses Island, and
we're already beating the game.
Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
And yeah, no, I feel you. I've been playing these games for the longest time, as far as I can remember.
Big boss. And they say that if their
I actually thought Metal Gear Solid 1 was like my first time playing Metal Gear, but then I remembered retrospectively that no, I actually did play the NES Metal Gear back in the...
You'll have 2 mission objectives. First,
David Hayter.
Rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages.
Look.
After this cutscene, though, I can also do some quick trivia and stuff.
Fun
little blurbs.
Terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike.
No, don't touch my
Stop
keyboard.
them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach
That's what she
the
said.
disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Have you decided where you're
Special
gonna sit?
Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful...
Oh no, not
sharpshooter.
Sniper Wolf!
Decoy Octopus, master of disguise.
They're gonna react to my
Be
gameplay.
very careful with Decoy
Giant
Octopus.
Shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid.
The man with
Liquid.
the same code name as you.
You don't even have to know Metal Gear just to shout out.
Facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
So many memes related to Metal Gear that people got from pop culture osmosis.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
ITK.
Yes, this is a top secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
It's okay. I've got Chikato.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm
Chikato's my support.
You got this. All right. Okay. There you go. That's a thing. But we're not done yet. We got more cutscenes. If you like Hideo Kojima, be prepared for more cutscenes.
I'm prepared. Like I said, I like police knots.
All right, here we go. Press the
start button.
Normally I would say press start on the original, but they got the PlayStation 5 symbol now based on whatever platform you're on. You want to go to the briefing. Remember, circles confirmed in this because sometimes
I just did it. God damn it!
I literally was just saying that. Circles confirmed.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little
One thing you're gonna learn about Snake, he's basically a parrot. You say a word to him, he repeats it back with a question mark.
Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake.
And the British!
Don't worry. This injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
No, but I kind of would like to know what's being injected in my
It all
body.
went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers...
Don't worry
occupied
about it. I'm pretty sure it'll never come up ever
a
again.
remote island off the coast of Alaska. What
Sure about that?
soldiers? Next generation
Totally.
special forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is
Metal
the
Gear
site of a
launches
secret
nukes?
nuclear weapons
No.
disposal facility.
Can't be.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of Arms Tech, Kenneth Baker.
Kenneth Baker.
They're both being held as hostages.
Anderson
Those
Baker.
heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said
Questions?
whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Gonna bump that audio a little bit. All right, before we start watching more of the briefing, I just need you to say a couple things there to make sure your audios are good.
Okay. Hello?
Hi there.
Can people hear it on my end? Because it might be a little low.
Yeah, I had to bump up the stream volume on my end a
I'm
little
gonna turn
bit.
up a little bit.
Oh, if you're turning it up, I gotta turn mine down.
Well, I don't know. It might not update for you. I don't know. Because I'm streaming directly from my capture card to you. I'm adjusting it
Right.
in OBS. So
Okay.
okay. So I'm assuming that was files 00 we just saw.
Yes, we'll be going to the next one in just a moment. I just want to give some
Welcome
extra
to the Hunter
context
Base.
information
Time for your
on some
checkup.
stuff.
Ectoplasmic snake has joined the hunter
Thanks for the
base.
follow, Ectoplasmic
First,
Snake.
just a little trivia blurb. A lot of people, for the first time in North America, I'm saying North America specifically because, you know, Zero's Canadian, from the US. A lot of folks played Metal Gear Solid for the first time thanks to Pizza Hut having this cool, crazy demo disc that had Metal Gear Solid on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which had a good introductory portion of the game. And earlier Zero mentioned how, hey, you can see David Hayter's name right there in the opening. Since we know Zero's into Toku and all that kind of stuff. Originally on the demo disc, David Hayter was credited as Sean Barker, which was the name of his character in the movie Guyver Dark Hero, the second live-action Guyver movie.
That's amazing.
Because if people didn't know, David Hayter was an actual, you know, physical actor, and actually written the screenplays for a couple of movies, like the original 2 X-Men movies by Fox.
Mm-hmm.
So in that little demo disc, they have David Hayter as Sean Barker playing Solid Snake. Secondly, the other thing I'd like to mention too is that we are playing the original PS1 version of Metal Gear Solid 1. There is the Twin Snakes, which many know as the GameCube remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, which has some subtle differences. One of the differences being that these cutscenes that we're watching, that was all in 3D, in engine,
Oh.
and you can change the camera angles and do a bunch of crazy things with that. But since this is PS1 era, there's a few things you see here that are a little bit different than if you were to compare the two. There's a lot of differences between Twin Snakes and the original Metal Gear Solid 1.
I would just
it's
like
usually accepted that PS1 Metal Gear Solid 1 is usually considered as a canon event.
I would just like to state for the record that Nintendo, Konami, please put that on the GameCube app on Switch 2.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, they could totally do it. They do M-rated games on the Nintendo apps, so they could totally do that. Put that with Eternal Darkness. That'd be great. Get Eternal Darkness and Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes, on GameCube app would totally be cool. But yeah, no, that's just some stuff right there.
And if I'm not
I'll mention
mistaken,
more stuff afterward with the briefing. Yep.
if I'm not mistaken, the Twin Snakes version, Psycho Mantis looks for Nintendo games on your GameCube memory card, so he'll say stuff like
That
Super
is
Mario
also true.
Sunshine or Super
Yeah, the
Smash
Twin Snakes
Brothers.
is a
and
whole.
stuff.
It's a whole thing. Like, not only looking for Nintendo references, there are other Nintendo references in that game. Like, you see like a GameCube or a Yoshi or a Mario every once in a while to really show, hey, you're on GameCube. I'll point them out as we go through some of those differences. But yeah, there are differences between there because that are, you know, Nintendo specific stuff as opposed to, you know, PlayStation references.
Well, I will say as well, if I get one of these few things happens. One, I get a Switch 2, and the game is available on there. 2, Sky ships me my GameCube, which is still at her house. I may play Twin Snakes at the very, very end of all this. It'll be like the last one I did.
Yeah, no, Twin Snakes is still pretty solid. No pun intended. There you go. But yeah, no, between the two, though, if you had to pick between Twin Snakes or Metal Gear Solid 1 OG, I usually tell people to go with the OG because that's like the canon stuff that happens. Like, the Twin Snakes is kind of like the Hollywood reinterpretation, the anime version of the events that happened. I can elaborate more, but that's spoilers for other games.
Yeah, it's Kojima's chance to go like, actually, I'm going to change this and this and this.
It's the Hollywood in-universe movie of what happened in Shadow Moses, because Snake is the legend. They made actual books and movies and video games based off of Snake's missions in-universe in Metal Gear Solid. Like, one of the plausible explanations of what Twin Snakes is literally an in-universe video game based off of what happened. And that would be totally canon to say.
That's funny. Okay, so should I play some of these other files then?
Oh yeah, go to the next one.
File 1,
circle.
I guess? Oh.
Yep.
I hit X.
Press circle. Oh,
Colonel, I
well,
don't
watch
work
this
for the
cutscene.
government anymore.
We'll go back
Let me
to
go
it.
back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next
Literally,
Saturday,
as
I
I'm
have to be in
saying
Anchorage.
circle instead of
The Iditarod?
Happens
the
to
longest
everybody.
sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
He's a mushroom.
Right now, my 50 huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of
He's
them.
got 50 huskies? Damn.
Don't worry about your
Yeah,
dogs.
he's a musher.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
Also,
You will
folks wondering about
accept
Snake's hair
this
color. I'll go into that a
Wish
little
I'd
bit
be
later.
stupid enough to do that. I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. You'd take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action.
And for extra context, this part's supposed to be after all the other briefings. We'll go back to the other briefings in a moment.
I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness,
My bad.
frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
I do have a purpose. I race dogs. Didn't you hear me?
I'm a musher. Alright, we're gonna go back. Briefing!
Sorry about that.
It's fine. Like, it happens to everybody with the control scheme. For those wondering why it's circle instead of X, because in Japan, circle.
Oh, I'm hitting
means
circle
yes
and nothing's
correct.
happening.
Huh?
I'm hitting circle.
Oh,
and
you gotta
nothing's
go to
happening.
you gotta go to the right. D-pad.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, because in Japan, circle means confirm,
Tell me about the
and
nuclear
X
weapon
means
disposal
back or
facility.
The
incorrect
disposal
in Japan.
facility includes a hardened
For some reason, they
underground
flipped
base. Even with
that
our most
for
advanced
Western
intelligence
audiences.
gathering equipment, we can't tell what's
Because if
happening
you were to
inside.
translate a
So someone
PlayStation
needs to
controller to
penetrate,
a
gather
Nintendo controller,
intelligence, and
circle
report
would be in the
back.
same position as
Sounds
the A
like
button.
A spy movie. What's the insertion method?
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Not with this storm going on.
We'll approach.
That's
the
why a lot of Metal
disposal
Gear games had
facility by
circle as
sub.
confirmed before
Approach,
eventually
yes,
adopting
within
the
a few miles of
Western
it.
X is
The
confirmed and
facility
circle is
equipped
back.
with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
And then
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
launch.
Same as a torpedo.
Launch.
Only this has no propulsion device of its own.
Dragon Ball character?
After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry. That suit represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone
Like
going
me.
with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and Equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Well, shit.
Solo infiltration mission.
Okay.
Then you go to the next one. D-pad. There you go.
Yeah.
What's the time limit?
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
When did the countdown start?
5 hours ago.
Well then.
You have a whole day to save the world.
Okay. File 2.
Colonel, who are you speaking for?
Naturally, I'm representing the U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which
Of
means that the
America?
president must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No. at
Well,
this
then tell
point,
him to
they're
get his
still
mech
video
out and get his
conferencing
ass
with
out
each
here.
other.
If that's a real nuclear
This isn't
warhead,
Metal Wolf
shouldn't
Chaos,
issue a
man.
COG?
Not yet.
But he's the
Secretary
president
Defense has
of the
operational
United
control
States of
and is fully aware
America.
of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you
He has to
determine
remind you of that
nuclear launch
constantly.
capabilities, a COG will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter
I'm
under
kind of
Mount
glad
Washington,
your guys'
I
president
suppose there
doesn't
isn't that much
have
reason to
a
worry
mecha
yet.
at their
Is the
disposal
National
because I wouldn't
Security
want
Agency
orange
in
meat.
on
Yeah,
this?
not currently,
Yes.
no.
So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA.
He'd
I'm
probably
starting to get a
he probably
bad
crashed
feeling
into a
about
McDonald's
this.
drive-thru.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course. A nuclear weapons specialist has already been assigned to us.
Oh yeah, ectoplasmic snake. The original symbols for the PlayStation, like circle was meant for confirm, X was for unconfirm, the triangle was meant for like point of view, and then square was supposed to be like map. That's what the idea was when they originally made the PlayStation
History
controller.
behind the PlayStation symbols, which actually matches up with a lot of PlayStation 1 games if you think about it.
We need backup from a specialist. I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know. That's why I've requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by codec.
I'll mention something funny about Nastasha
Nico.
after the cutscene is
She's
done.
built up an impressive record as an advisor for the nuclear emergency search team. Contact
When I look at her name,
if
I'm
you
like,
have any
yes,
questions. She's also an
definitely
expert on
Western lady,
high-tech
not
weapons.
Japanese lady.
Where's she working?
I
Totally.
see her name.
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
California.
California.
Ninja
Alright, so-
Gaiden. Hi. Sorry, I love that
I was
movie.
just thinking of that. The Wizard. Anyway, so about Nastasha, funny story is you could actually go through the whole game without calling Nastasha. You get cool extra lore and cool extra bits by calling her and stuff, which is great. But it's funny, you just go through the whole game without even calling her. The plot doesn't technically change, really. But what I like doing sometimes for funsies is I go through a majority of the game, and at the last possible moment where I could call her, I call her, and she says she can't wait to help me on this very long mission, right as it's about to be wrapped up.
Just before we get to the final boss, we just do all our calls with her.
Yeah. I mean, like, you get more stuff by calling her earlier. We'll probably call her in your playthrough, but I just like to point out you can go through, like, the whole game without calling her, or you can wait at the last possible second to call her, where she's very excited to help us save the world. Like,
Wait, Jacob,
like-
what we do is, when we get really stuck, we'll call her. I know what to do! I'll call Natasha!
But yeah, no, I just wanted to
Colonel,
point that
you're
out.
retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Foxhound as well as I do.
Is that really the only reason?
I've been soldiering for a long time. I don't know anything else.
Oh, and before anybody
I guess
says
even though
anything,
I'm getting a
yes,
little
that
old,
is
I
the
still
grandpa
love
from
to
Ben
be in the
10.
field.
Colonel, you're a lousy liar.
I know some people were thinking that in the back of their mind. He sounds like the grandpa from Ben 10. They always do.
Okay,
He
Snake.
was in Metal Gear first, guys.
Sorry.
Technically, he was in Transformers G1 first,
I'll
but
be
that's a whole other
frank.
thing.
No, your
Very
name's not
dear
Frank.
to
It's
me is
Colonel.
being held hostage.
Who is it?
My niece.
Don't worry,
Meryl.
Frank's another guy. We'll cover that later.
Okay. Oh, jeez. They just keep adding them.
Keep it coming. It's a Kojima game.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl. He died in the Gulf War. And since then, I've been watching after her.
A personal motive.
Oh, yeah,
Colonel.
she's exactly
That's not very
18.
soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now.
Oh, and don't
And
forget,
I'm your friend.
this game takes place in the distant
Since when
future
are
of
we
2005.
friends?
I've
Yes.
thought of us as friends since the fall of
The very far
Zanzibar.
distant future of 2005.
With my personality, I don't have too many friends.
That's what
Through
I
the lens
trust
of 1998.
about you. It's what makes you human.
World's worst MGS players.
Please, Snake.
What are you talking about, One Roll?
Save
You're good
my
at
niece
video
now.
games.
All right. But I
That'll
have
make
two
you.
conditions.
That'll make them cringe.
Name them.
One, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And two, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing,
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
Ah.
All right. So I have an ad playing, so I'm just gonna let that play through before I do the next one because I don't want to.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. It's all fine.
It's only a minute long, so.
Don't worry, you're getting a cutscene in between your cutscene.
While we wait, do you have any fun facts?
Fun facts. Well, we're gonna be doing something still after these cutscenes before we actually start the game.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk about it once we get through all these scenes.
By the time I start playing the game, I'll have to stop streaming.
No, that's don't worry. It's part of the Metal Gear experience. It's part movie, part video game.
Kojima.
It's the Kojima-isms.
I guess I should expect this after Snatcher.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Because this is like the main game he was working on, like right after Police Knots. That's why I'm not sure if you heard it, but when you started up the game, you hear the jingle from Police Knots.
Mm-hmm. I did kind of notice. Okay, so that ad is ended, so I'm gonna do the
Hey,
next
there you go.
file to put this next tape in. Jeez.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those
Oh, shit,
called
did
in
I
as
just
an
watch this?
emergency replacement.
No, this is a different one.
She
Okay.
looks like you.
Oh wait, no,
She's
no, this
my
is the one he did
little
see.
brother's-
Yeah, you can
Okay.
press button. Take out the tape. Put the other one in.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound's gene therapy. She knows more about those men than anyone else.
Yeah, you know, skinny
You mean
jeans,
you've seen them naked?
baggy jeans.
Make no mistake, I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an anti-freeze
Nanomachines,
peptide,
son.
So your blood and other bodily fluids don't
Nanos.
freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Yeah,
Not just
little
one kind,
thing
yeah.
about that,
There are different types
nanomachines
which
were
will
already a meme
replenish the
before Metal
supply
Gear
of
Rising
adrenaline,
Revengeance, but then they
nutrition,
really
and
became a
bloodstream.
meme after that game.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also
When we get
put
to the
some
game where
nootropics in there.
nanomachines is the
Say what?
explanation for everything,
Nootropics.
I'll point out the
A
meme.
class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes, Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
There's quite a cocktail.
You've
Anything
got
That's
a
why
else?
Snake doesn't have to worry about getting tired. It's a video game.
11
Codex
bits.
batteries charged
The
up.
memes end here, Raiden.
I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Wondering why Snake is always like super alert and ready to go fighting for a whole day.
Did she
Now
also
you know.
inject him? Did she also inject him with the infinite ammo?
No, don't worry. The infinite ammo is a whole other.
The chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
I'm not privy to that information.
Do we know exactly where they're being held?
The DARPA chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter. As you get closer, you should be able to pick up his location on your radar.
Oh.
This is weird. My
Yeah.
my stream is gone down into the red, but my kilobits per second have gone up. So I don't know if
weird.
OBS is just being weird or if I have a delay.
Oh,
You're not...
actually, before, was I actually gonna say?
I was gonna say you're not getting a delay or anything, are you?
I don't think so.
Okay. What were you gonna
All
say?
right. Before you go to the next one, there is a thing. Can you do something for me real quick?
Sure. What's up?
I need you to press L1 and R1 at the same time.
Okay. Doing that now.
Just give it a minute. Okay. And now I need you to go to screen settings real quick.
Oh, should I turn smoothing off?
Yeah, I was about to say, you can turn smoothing on.
Okay.
Cool thing about this, too, is like if you wanted to change the wallpaper or change where the game is, whether to the center, the left, or the right, you can do that.
I like that wallpaper. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
And they technically have a CRT effect, but you can choose to have that on or off. It's totally up to you.
I'll leave that off.
Darky.
Oh.
Oh, no, you press the button again.
I hit X to get out of the menu.
Back to the briefing. All right, get back to that. There you go.
This one, right? We were on?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that filter thing, because they made that to...
really
that was in a
ability
later
to launch a
update. They got the
nuclear
ability to get rid of
missile?
it.
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
Okay.
I'm afraid so. At the very
Nightman, are you
least,
still
they've
in my
got their
chat?
hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Safety.
Yes. Every missile and warhead in our arsenal is equipped with a PAL, which uses a discrete detonation code.
PAL.
Hey, pal.
Permissive
You got
action
a problem,
rate.
pal?
The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons
You're gonna
systems.
pay, pal.
But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true.
It
But
could-
since the end of
you
the
can
Cold
get your
War,
hands on an
you can get
IBM,
anything if you have enough money and the right
If you really want to,
connections.
you could also check out your IMDb.
That is true. Though there's nothing on mine, because I haven't listed any of the things I've been in.
Yeah,
really
no,
should.
same. I gotta update mine.
I really should update it and put the games and stuff that I'm in, so because people are like, what games you in? I'm like,
Same.
oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I'm like in a handful of them. A handful of games, a handful of commercials, and a handful of shows.
All right, well, put this tape in now.
Keep it coming. We're not out of Cutscene
How
City
well
yet.
armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
What about their battle experience?
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Foxhound.
The others are next-generation special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
All right, then.
Yeah, if Soldiers so great, where are Soldiers 2? Introduce Soldiers 2.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens? Why would they want that?
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project.
Like I said,
They've
Snake
been
is a
mapping
parrot.
the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been
Most of
working
Snake's
towards
dialogue is just
identifying
repeating what he
those
just heard with a
genes
question
which are
mark.
responsible for making effective soldiers.
There are genes that do that?
Yes. And using gene therapy, they're able to transplant those genes into regular soldiers.
Gene therapy?
I'll explain this part. With gene therapy, we can remove those genes which we know may lead to sickness or disease, and at the same time,
do the genes need
splice
therapy?
in genes with
Just put them in the
beneficial
dryer.
effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
Yeah, no, I like it as a
We can
joke.
overcome
Every time they
all
say
sorts
gene,
of
I think of
genetic
like genes
diseases,
in the
and at the same
context.
time, add genetic characteristics
Like gene
as
therapy.
desired.
Like, why do they need
Okay.
therapy
And so
for?
if you knew what genes were responsible for making
Skinny
a perfect
jeans,
soldier,
baggy
you could
jeans,
implant them in the same
denim
way,
jeans.
right?
Yes, we could.
But it all depends on being able to isolate and identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful
Soldier
to
thinking of
jeans.
it now.
study
Get out of the
genomic
thrift store.
information of one of the greatest
You gotta go to the
soldiers
army
ever.
surplus store
Yeah,
to get the soldier gene.
to get the soldier jeans, you go to the surplus.
Every time I think I'm getting through the pile of VHSs, they just give me another pile.
One of the greatest soldiers ever?
The man they call the greatest warrior of the 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
That's right. We've been working
Bum, bum,
feverishly
bum.
to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
You people are amazing. And then you're gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Super
Snake,
soldiers.
We can't give them his body. It's potentially more dangerous than all the nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The sons of Big Boss?
Plot just keeps on getting thicker and thicker.
There's only one son of Big Boss. Well, maybe a few. I don't know.
We'll find out eventually.
Tell me about these next generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency search team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
I gotta watch out for the peacock.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse. Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private guard. And after Big Boss went down, the military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21, and retrained. If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget, they've all been strengthened with gene therapy.
We'll get into
They
that
carry
soon,
genes
don't
which
you
make them
worry.
Excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
There is some meta commentary
Yes,
on a lot of people who
but those
play
are
a
just
lot of
iterations,
soldier
not
video
treatments.
games playing this video game.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member
so
of
funny
the unit
because,
conspired in this attack.
I recently, like, I say recently, but it was in the last couple of months,
Yeah.
I rewatched Fahrenheit 9/11, the documentary by Michael Moore.
Oh, nice.
And he interviewed soldiers in it, and talking about like how like a lot of them thought, oh, this will be a lot like the games I play, like Counter-Strike. Nope, war is different than Counter-Strike.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The sons of Big Boss. But if they were regular Army, they must have been interviewed periodically by Army
And
counselors.
actually,
According to their files, they all
just
got
realized
straight
something.
A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No, several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month ago that they were acting strangely.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Well, our gene therapy process is almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
Totally over
Even the
180
existence of
IQs
this
on these
gene
guys. We're
war
about to
is a
fight.
national
Totally.
secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
You said that so loudly as if to say...
Don't worry about it.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower and expertise. They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity.
They all got
Psycho
cool,
Mantis,
flashy
with
trench
his
coats.
powerful psychic abilities.
I would say send in counters,
Sniper
but they
Wolf,
won't be
the
invented
beautiful and
for
deadly
probably a
sharpshooter.
couple hundred years.
Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise.
Really careful of that guy.
Vulcan Raven, Giant and Shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, Specialist in Interrogation, and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks.
And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person who can stand against him.
The sinister shit. Shut up, wonderful.
Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake. The man with the same
Snake.
codename
No,
as
he's
you.
the parrot.
Tell me what you know.
He fought in the Gulf War as a teenager, the youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was a spy for the British Secret Intelligence Service?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name. That information is so highly classified that even I can't look at it. Here's a photo of him. Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details.
Twin snakes.
So, that's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't.
Bum, bum,
I can
bum.
see it in your eyes.
Why don't I find that thought more comforting?
Okay, now you want to hit the exit button. And there should be an extra tape here. Here we
I
go.
need to borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
So a little context there. If you notice in the briefing cutscene, Snake had like very long blonde hair going on, which is exactly the same kind of hairstyle that Liquid had. So in the actual game, you'll notice he has more of like a clean cut and his hair is darker. Because there was like theories originally that Snake was like really blonde and he just dyed his hair and stuff. But then later on, it got like retconned to saying that no, he actually does have like brown hair and everything. But he still had long hair at the time, so he gets the haircut. But back in 1997, 98, 99, all that kind of stuff, a lot of folks were saying, oh, maybe he originally had the same hair color as Liquid. It looked just like him.
Should I go to special
yeah, that's
now?
election stuff right there. You can check out special real quick. I'll just go over that real quick, and there's another thing we could do before actually starting. So you can't read this because it's all in Japanese because we're playing this edition of the game. But if you hit previous operations, they give you like blurs of what happened in Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid 2. So if anybody really want to know what, like, hey, what's the deal with Snake? What's his story? You can figure out what he, did. They just give you like blurbs of like what happened in those games. But you can still play without knowing that. But what we are going to do is, what you're gonna do now is, you're actually going to go back to the main menu, not this menu, but the main menu.
Oh, so
by hitting
L1.
By hitting R1 and L1 and R1, and return to the main menu.
Okay.
No, but there's a reason for this. Don't worry about that. All right, so what you want to do now is go start VR disc.
You want me to start the VR missions?
Yeah, you want to play a few of these before starting up the main game.
Okay.
So technically, in Integral, these were all like part of the same release. They put VR as its own separate thing. It's basically its own video game in its own right. That's why in the West, it released as its own video game. You watch its opening cutscene, don't worry about it. So this is basically a whole video game right here.
Yeah.
Of like super side missions, a cool bunch of activities, extra bonus stuff, like goofy stuff going on. It's like its own special game using the Metal Gear Solid 1 engine. And in the context of Metal Gear Solid, actual soldiers have access to this VR technology, and this is the video game missions that Snake was talking about, where a bunch of soldiers play this, and they think they can suddenly be a super secret agent, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah, I know.
So in universe, this is real stuff that the characters play and use to train. In the original Metal Gear Solid, there was only like 5 to 10 missions. Like sneaking around and then maybe shooting some guns and stuff. But these are like, they're over like 300 missions in the actual VR missions game disc, which, again, in its own right, could be its own whole thing. We're only going to play a few of these just to get some bonuses for Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, okay, so there's a reason. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not expecting you to play all 300 of these missions.
Yeah.
Maybe as a different stream, maybe as its own separate thing, but we just want to do like a handful of these, just you get a little hand of the controls, and you get a little bonus thing when you start up the game.
Yeah, okay. This is a real long intro.
Oh yeah, no, this intro is here to show that there's a whole lot to do in this compared to the original Metal Gear Solid, which only had, like I said, only had like a handful of missions. Yeah, there's UFOs, kaiju.
Is that UFO run by?
Like,
is that UFO run by a dog like in Silent Hill?
Maybe, but there's also like giant kaiju's you can fight too, and like a detective mode, like visual novel detective mode. There's a bunch of crazy stuff you can do in VR missions.
Interesting.
That's why I often recommend people to check out VR missions if you get a chance to, like not just with the context of getting a little bonus from Metal Gear Solid when you start it up, but put a little bonus mode. There's fun stuff you can do. Again, it's like it's its own video game in its own right.
Don't get careless.
Yeah, that's detective mode.
Damn.
And then even a hidden playable character? What?
Oh, you played Gray Fox?
Yeah, you get a few missions of those. And there's the kaiju.
Oh my god. That's a huge bitch.
VR training I did on board the Discovery.
Look at these freaking models. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So.
All right, now you can press start on this.
So what do I go to
You
VR
just, like-
training or?
Maybe just go to options real quick to make sure there's like any English context there. If you have to do anything for
Right.
this. Okay, no, actually, I think you're good. You can just go into VR training.
Okay.
I know it's gonna have some Japanese stuff, but don't worry about it. It's pretty straightforward.
Alright.
What you got to do for the first few missions. And you want to go into sneaking mode
Okay.
and just keep on clicking. You'll eventually get into
no weapon.
no weapon, and then you want to do practice level 1.
Okay.
All you do is sneak past these guys or beat them up before they can hit you. You can also get used to the controls a little bit before you do anything. Don't worry, this is a pretty easy one. So you can just learn controls and what to do. Just be careful not to knock on that wall, because you can't knock on walls.
How do you knock on walls?
Circle.
Oh, I see.
Uh-oh. Nope. Hide a bit. And you can grab this guy or flip him while you're running if you hold on to the square button right behind him. Oh, keep running. Keep running. There you go.
Impressive, Snake.
You get that trophy? Get good.
I got a trophy. Yeah. Okay. So next stage.
But also, if you go, you can try again real quick, because I want to show you how to choke out some guards, too.
Okay.
So what you want to do is, when he has his back turned, hold on to the square button. You'll be able to get him in a chokehold, and you just mash the square after having him in a chokehold. You'll be able to, KO.
So hold
KO.
it and then mash it?
Yes. When you're when you get right behind him, hold it. Oh, no, you flipped him over again.
I did
in the
it.
Direction. Just complete it again.
Oh.
Because what you want to make sure is when you're behind him, don't press a direction. You gotta, dead drop stuff.
Oh, you can't press a direction. Okay.
Yeah, because if you press a direction, you'll flip him.
Okay. Well, that's not confusing at all.
PS1 game, please understand. Alright, there you go. Careful, you might see it from that angle. Yep, there you go. You almost got him, though. You got him in the chokehold. Gotta make sure when you grab him, not an angle where he can see you. This will help you later.
Okay.
Just give it a moment. You can lean on that wall. Get a good angle. So normally you'd also press and knock on walls to work as a distraction, but you can't really do that here because it's pretty
What the
straightforward.
fuck?
You gotta be a little bit more to the left a little.
Jesus
Don't worry,
Christ.
in the actual main game, that wouldn't be a problem, but this one, you're supposed to be sneaking around, so don't worry. That's not something that'll happen in the normal one, but because we're in VR training, it's doing it. Don't worry, you'll get
Directly
it.
behind his back. Okay.
Directly behind him, maybe a little to the left more. There you go. There you go, keep mashing. There you go. And now you know how to choke out somebody.
Impressive, Snake.
All right.
Alternatively, if you don't want to do the KO, if you don't want to KO somebody, because you do get rewarded sometime in these games for not doing KOs, you can drag the body a bit before letting go, and they'll be knocked out for a little bit. But they will wake up eventually and look around to see if they can find anybody.
Okay. So next stage.
So
then?
that is an option. Yeah, do the next stage. This will also help you improve your sneaking skills a bit. Because look, you also got a radar on the top that tells you where they're looking, their field of vision, all that jazz. You can also use this area too if you want to try out knocking on walls to distract guards.
Shit.
You can just complete it right now right there, but I recommend trying it again just so you know how the wall knocking mechanic works.
What button do you hit to knock the walls?
When you're leaning on the wall, just press circle.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. You might not have a way to escape from that one because that guy's okay, no, you're good, you're good. Okay, now keep moving. There you go. All right, there you go.
Alrighty.
Snake.
All right, next one.
How many of these do you want me to do?
We'll just do a couple more and then we can get into it.
Okay. How do I duck?
See, this will teach you how to play some controls. There you go. So the reason why I like the VR missions, because they actually use some of the music from the old MSX games.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Impressive, Snake.
So that sucks that the map doesn't show up when you're crouched in first person there.
Later games, they give you the option to make that turn on, but in the first game, you can't. It's just going by your eyes when you're doing that.
Okay. Persistent Gene sucks. Oh, shit.
See, now they're making it more clever how you sneak by these guys. There you go.
Oh, I thought that was a guy.
There are a couple of ways how to complete some of these levels. Like, example, if you knocked on the wall there, you can make a move away from that spot.
Right.
Oh, let's see how I handle this one.
Well, they don't move at all.
For now. You'll see.
What was that noise?
Damn it.
Ruh-roh.
So this might be... I forgot to mention, I'm not good at puzzles.
It's fine. Also, there's multiple ways to go about
Wait,
some of these.
they're
stuff, 'cause as you
asleep.
can see, yeah, so you might want to think about that for a moment.
Damn it.
There's a little trick going on here. I'm waiting to see if you can notice what it is.
They feel asleep? Yeah, they feel asleep. Bloody, you're right.
Classic line.
What was that noise? What was that noise?
Okay, wow, you actually went through there.
Impressive, Snake.
Okay, the trick with that was those light blue areas. They make noise when you walk over it.
Oh, okay.
So when you were walking over there, that they normally should have caught you there, but you were just like right out of their field of vision when they woke up. Otherwise, you would have been caught right there. You got very lucky there. What you're supposed to do normally is like crawl over those areas because they don't make any noise when you crawl over it.
Okay.
But
okay.
that works too. You were good with that one. Okay, next one.
So I'm still doing some? Okay.
Yeah. You don't worry. You're almost done.
Oh.
Yeah, think about this one. You can lean on that wall and get a good idea of what you're looking at, because you can lean on walls to see the next area you're moving over to.
Shit. That was
Oh,
an accident. I went too far. I meant to go to the wall and I went too far.
Don't worry, this is why this is practice.
Okay. They're like gun cameras or something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. There's also, they also can't see directly below them, too. So if you're like right under it, they can't see you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. What they can see is through the cone, and they can't see directly underneath them.
I see. There we go.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
You only got a few more of these.
Oh, you want me to go through all of these?
Well, not all of them, just for this section. Like you're already like mostly through most of them for this section. Uh-oh. Like I said, you get a little bonus thing for doing this.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
laser light.
Oh, I didn't see that. Do you have to duck underneath
Yeah, if you
those?
notice, you have cigarettes equipped right now because the smoke lets you see the lasers.
The regular release VR. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, wait, how do you use them?
If you have them equipped, they automatically equipped it for you.
Okay.
The other thing to note, too, is normally in the game, when you have SIGs equipped, your health slightly goes down the more you use them. But since we're VR missions, you don't have to worry about it. Uh-oh.
I could barely see that.
Yeah, one roll's right. Yeah, I'm basically giving you the regular VR missions that would have been in the regular Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Like I said, we're not doing all 300 missions here today.
What?
Uh-oh.
You have to get, like, right in front of them to see it. Shit.
Yeah, you gotta, like, stop, like, dead drop stop before you move over it. Now, careful of that guy, he's gonna be moving around. Now, you either choose to walk around them or take them out. That's totally up to you. Uh-oh, you flipped him. Hide.
Damn it!
Oh, so
I
close.
almost made it. Shit.
You almost got it, though.
This might
You're
be the
learning.
stream, guys. I might not start the actual
No,
game till next
often
week.
a lot of folks actually do play the first few VR missions before starting the game. But it's well worth it, so you know what you're doing when you're actually starting the real game. I know some folks like starting like right into the game blind, and they have a little bit of tutorials. But trust me, like you're gonna love knowing all this stuff when you actually begin the game.
Damn it! It's so precise how you have to like get behind them to do the thing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll get it eventually.
Fuck. I held it though and I tapped it, like you said, but it didn't. It flipped him instead.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta wait a bit before doing it. You can also choose to like walk around them, because like you don't have to
Well, I'm trying to, but he's like right there.
engage. That's also true.
Because he could see me if the laser isn't going out.
Right.
stand in
You
that
can probably get
spot.
him now. Yep, oh, he moved a little bit. Okay, now go after him.
There we go.
There you go. Now you gotta worry about the lasers.
It's going down.
Move at different speeds.
Yeah. There's one right here too, I think. Yeah.
Alright, one more to go.
Oh, this is not a good angle for me to see this. Damn it!
Oh, so close.
I couldn't tell how high it was. Is there a way to change your, like, perspective without hugging a
it's
wall.
automatic, but like it'll get higher. Don't worry about it. I'm sure like once you get past that, when you get back to that laser, you'll be able to get it the second time. All right, then I can just go after the guy. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna face against the. You can just get him. Oh no. There you go. That's a slow-moving laser. How much we find now? Just watch out for this last one.
Yeah.
You just wait for it to go all the way to the top.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that high.
All right, yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You can go.
Okay.
There you go.
Impressive, Snake.
How do you use first-person view?
Triangle.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a first-person view from the triangle.
Well, shit. That would have been good to know.
I forgot, because the game doesn't actually tell you about that until, like, later on.
Shit. Damn it.
Yeah, it's too low of a thing.
I thought about
there,
crouching
so.
for a second.
Yeah. No, you're right to think that. Yeah, you can't move in first person, and this one does not have first person shooting except for a few weapons. Yeah, you just wait before. Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, yeah, you're good. There you go.
There we go.
Only a few more, and then you're good.
Okay.
Alright, here's an interesting one.
Oh, boy.
Alright, to help you out, I'm already going to say this. L2 and R2 are your items and weapons. Go check them out real quick.
I don't know what that says, but sure.
Cardboard box.
Oh.
That's all you need to know. It's a cardboard box.
Does that actually work against the cameras?
Well, why would a camera be alerted by a cardboard box? Go try it out.
That's so funny.
There you go. People think it's a meme, but it legit works. Gotta be careful when you're moving, though.
Yep. God, so many cameras around. Doesn't give you a lot of opportunity to move.
Yeah, I gotta be careful where you stop the box at, too. Sometimes you gotta wait it out a little bit.
Damn it.
Oh! Real close, though. You got near the end.
Okay.
Yeah, for the first bit, you can just, like, walk there until they... You got a little bit of leeway. You gotta be careful, because if you're still in motion, when they go over you, then they know, hey, something's up.
Is there like a walk instead of a run?
Eventually they do, but not in this one. Like, mostly full speed when you have the box.
good spot.
Yeah, you're gonna wait that out a little bit. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy, this is this is tough. Might be like a brief window. Yeah, there you go. Moved a little bit.
I gotta get up just a little bit more.
Gotta worm it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Careful. Almost there. There you go.
There we go.
Nice. Alright, after this, I think you only got 4 more, and then that's all the VR from the original game.
This guy doesn't move, does he?
Nope.
Damn it, he spotted me?
Footprints.
Damn it!
Also remember, you can flip dudes over when you're moving around.
Right. Gotta be mindful of the footprints too, eh? Shit.
Whose footprints are these? What was that noise?
There you go.
What was that noise?
Impressive, Snake.
He's tired. A lot of options here.
Damn it!
Ooh, close. Well, now you know their patterns, so if you want to take them out, you can do that.
Pattern. Shit.
Well, there's a lot of times where they're facing away, where you can just sneak up on them. Again, you also have the option of flipping them instead of, like, full-out takeout.
Well, the thing is, flipping them doesn't kill them, right?
No, but, like, they'll only be searching the immediate area, and not, like, if you're running, if you're moving in a different direction, you'll be fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, watch out for those.
Damn it! I didn't expect him to move right away.
Yeah, that was, unfortunate timing. Well, you got the idea, though. You also know to watch out for those pitfalls.
Mm-hmm.
You can walk over them, but you gotta immediately get off them as soon as you do. Uh-oh.
Damn it!
Ooh, close.
Shit.
Well, you're getting the right idea.
feel like this is going to be a long game.
Don't worry. There's just a little extra effort in here just to teach you how to play the game. Once we get into it, you'll be like, oh yeah, these guys are totally easy.
Shit. Oh fuck, I forgot he was there. Damn it.
Almost had it though. You were like right there, so you have an idea how to do it.
Damn it.
That's one.
Shit.
There's a little bit of a gap right there if you want to hide out in that hole.
Yeah.
You see that one?
There we go.
There you go.
Jesus.
All right, after this, 2 more, and then you're good.
Oh boy.
Remember, you could also knock on walls too, getting distracted.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
Where is this guy? He's right there. Okay.
What was that noise?
There we go. That was.
There you go. Yeah. Some are pretty straightforward like that.
Okay, there's only 2 guys in this one. Okay. Let's see this pattern.
But you notice you also have to watch out for spotlights.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn it!
Oh,
I thought I had it.
I thought you had that too. That was really close. You almost got that. That is a way to go about it. Again, there's lots of ways to go about these levels. That is a way to do it. Now, mind you, when you're playing the after game too, eventually you have weapons, so that's also a possible option. But
And also, I was
This
going to
is
ask
about
you
sneaking.
in the main game, getting caught doesn't mean like they actually have
not
to
immediate
catch
game
you.
over. No.
Yeah, they actually have to catch
Unless
you.
you're playing on like the hardest of difficulties, it's not an immediate game over.
Okay. Hey. It's just in this, like, you
All
can't
right,
get
one more to
caught
go.
at all.
Impressive, Snake.
Yeah, because this one's all about sneaking. All right, time for your trading up to stuff right
Holy
here.
shit.
Either this is the last one or the next one's the last one. I gotta remember. But
I think
like,
it said 15,
You're really close
so-
to the end of this.
Holy fuck.
Do this one or the next one? Just as far as I remember. It's hard to tell because these ones have more missions than the regular one. But if anything, we'll see this, and then the next one, if there is one, and then that should actually be enough VR missions to get the bonus. Anyhow.
Oh, okay.
So we'll complete this, see if there's another one. If there is, we'll do that one, and then if there is...
I think it said there were 15.
After that, then we're good. Huh?
I think it said there were 15.
Okay, yeah. See, I remember a lot about Metal Gear, but when it comes to precise numbers, that's another story. I'm more of like a lore and historian and little goofy gameplay kind of deal rather than precise numbers.
God, there's 5 of them.
Remember, you can still deal with knocking.
How many of them will come over to that, though?
The ones that are the closest that will hear it. Like, if there's a bunch of them in one spot, then they'll do it, but, like, from there, see what I mean? Yeah. Now, when you do that, you can do that, and you... Oh, okay, yeah, no, there you go. Uh-oh. He's coming back. Might turn around. Okay. There you go.
Shit.
Uh-oh. You heard that?
Damn it.
Alright, here's a little tip. When you knocked around, when you got that other guy, you actually had the opportunity to knock him out too when you did the knock wall, when you knocked on the first wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when you knocked on that first wall, you went right around him, and then you should be able to grab him as soon as he gets his attention.
What was that noise?
Yeah, see, he's on the path right there. You could. Oh wait, no, you just waited for him to
Oh, I thought this was supposed
go
to
around
do.
the other way. No, you go around the other way. What you did last time, where you went around like the one that he was the opposite side. You were able to sneak up behind him.
Okay.
What was that noise?
Yeah, whichever way he's going, and then just go behind him. Uh-oh. Keep moving.
Who's that?
It's
Well,
that.
you got the idea, though,
It's
right?
that. Oh, I keep holding the D-pad down when I go to press square, and that's fucking me out.
You also have the option of using stick to move around, too. D-pad or stick works. They're both viable control schemes. Well, if you want to get technical, this game did release before the sticks were available for PlayStation. But later on, they added analog support in later re-releases. Bum, bum, bum.
What was that noise?
Damn it.
Uh-oh, hide. And you can knock on the wall again to get their attention if you want to really distract them. Oh, he was at the corner, though. You go to the opposite wall. Like, if you keep on knocking on walls, they'll get distracted. Like, they'll forget about the last thing they heard, and they'll just hear the most immediate noise.
What was that noise?
There you go.
There we go. Got that guy. Oh, he
You
disappeared.
can just keep on doing that for like a couple of them. Yeah. And this one, you don't have to worry about bodies, like giving away your cover. Later games, that's another story, though.
What was that noise?
Gotta make sure to stay away from his path, though. Whoop.
Oh, he saw me on the corner. Fuck's sakes.
Whoopsies.
I'm not gonna lie, I might not finish these right now. If it keeps going like this.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
What was that noise?
And you do the same maneuver on this guy. If you knock on the white wall. A little bit further, one of the other walls.
Okay.
You gotta wait for him to come back. He's away right now.
Okay.
What was that noise?
Just remember to hide behind walls, careful corners.
Damn it.
What I recommend for that is use the same pillar you knocked on, just on the other side. Because if you saw that, like on the left side, there's like still the wall right there instead of going to the other pillar.
What was that noise?
Okay, so sorry, what were you saying?
Okay, so go back to the other pillar.
Well,
The other one. Oh, careful. Hold on. Yeah, no, don't worry. You're fine. You're
this
out of
one?
range. Okay, see that pillar? Immediately, like, if you go to the left of that, there's still a wall right there. You can lean on that wall. The other side, like, just keep on moving to the left, and then up, and then to the right. That will give you enough cover to sneak up behind this guy when you knock on the other end.
Shit.
What was that
Oh.
noise?
Oh. Okay, now you gotta move now. What I meant was you gotta do the other wall, the bottom wall, and then hide on that side.
I don't understand.
Okay, so you know how you got the bottom wall before on the first guy, right?
Yeah, this one right here, right?
Do the same thing, but do it on the right pillar for when the other guy comes around. Instead of going to another pillar.
Wait,
Like that exact same motion. Just do that, but
Right
put that
here?
onto the right pillar.
like this?
No, like go to the right pillar. Right pillar. You saw how you got the bottom wall before?
Yeah.
That bottom wall? Do the same thing where you just go around the wall, but on the other side.
Oh, go left instead of right. Okay. But
Right.
there's that other guy there. That's the thing I'm worried about, because he's going to see me.
If you time it right, when the other guy's not looking, you'll be able to do it. And also, that guy only has a certain amount. Like, if you're out of that guy's cone range, he won't be able to catch
What was
you.
that noise?
See?
Okay.
Then now you might be able to sneak this last guy because he's just stationary.
That guy up
If
here.
you can just time it where he's not looking. Remember, you can also flip dudes, so if you want to, like, when you time it right, where he can't see you, and then just sprint over and flip a guy to get to the goal, you can do that. This may take 1 or 2 tries now that you know how to get rid of that second dude. Okay, if you just time this, you might just be able to skip him entirely.
Damn it!
Ooh, close. You almost got it, though. You got the idea, though.
What's the bonus you get for doing this?
Trust me, it's like you really
Is it worth
you already figured out how to do it. You just had to time it right. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, you got lucky there. I was worried that was already going to be a game over.
Wait, I choked him and then he flipped? What?
You didn't mash it. There was like an in between the mash, so that was like a dead drop. But don't worry, you're fine. You're good. You're still going. Normally you would have got caught there, but you got lucky.
What was that noise?
Uh-oh, hide. Wait for them to reset, and then go behind that wall again. There you go.
What was that noise?
God damn it.
See, if you flip them too many times, they get knocked out for a while, and then they're just on the ground for a bit.
What was that noise?
There you
There
go.
we go. Got him. I just gotta watch these.
Notice there's a pillar there you might be able to
That's what I'm
eventually.
thinking, yeah. I just want him to go down a little more before I do it.
Right.
Damn it! Oh my god!
Close. Now, alternatively, if you want to like get rid of that other guy, you can use that pillar trick again for that guy in the center. Take out 3 dudes. Totally optional.
What was that noise?
Okay.
He'll be back.
What was that noise?
There you go.
Come on!
I turned at the last second. There might be some cases where you can just like straight run for it.
Okay, I got like 4 minutes left, so is this worth it? Should I just give up on this?
I think you'll be able to get it, because like you got towards the end there. I think you'll be able to complete it. If anything, you'll be completing the VR missions, so you'll be set for like when you get to tackle the main story. Uh-oh.
Who's that?
I'm good. I'm good.
I think, yeah, no, like, yeah, there's like just one more after that.
Yep, there's just the 2. I'll do them next time. I don't have time to do them now.
Okay, it's all good. Don't
Yeah.
worry, because like I said, there's a lot of preamble before starting the actual main game.
4.3%.
These are the things that folks would play right before starting up the game. So, like I said, these are just the missions that were in the original game. Like, literally main menu stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, but we want to do, though, is you want to save this, because otherwise
How
you'd
do
have
you-
to do it over again.
How
You don't want to do
save
that.
it?
Okay, so go back. Well, just go back. Like, back again. and there's a save option right there. Save.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely save. Storage 1. Saving. There you go. All right, so you'll be good for when we resume this.
Okay, well, I'll try those other 2 VR missions next week. And I think we're going to start at 7:30 now, guys, instead of 7, just because that's going to make more sense.
It might be 7 or 7:30, somewhere around there.
Just so you don't have to rush as much. Let's just say it's 7:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, no, like, you should be able to get those completed for next time. So we'll have to be starting the actual main story in the next one.
Okay. All right. Okay, then. I'm gonna hop off and find a raid target. So I'll see you later.
I mean, I'll leave you. I'll wait before you leave. I can join you because I'll be done too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
because I'm co-streaming with you. I don't have anything else to show today.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have this raid message that I have ready to go for something. Let's see. Who...
Okay, I got raid messages too. You just gotta tell me who we raiding.
Yeah, I'm just wondering who's live. Let me see. Let me check the who's live in my server, I guess, because I have that set. Who's... Oh my god. Devi's live? What?
Do I,
Hold on.
Rainbow.
I haven't seen Devi go live forever.
Double. Raid. Bow.
Hold on. I want to see if this person's actually...
Let's see. Initiating. Zeromaster into playing MGS1 for the first time.
So my friend Devi, who hasn't streamed in like a really long time, she's live right now. She's playing Deltarune. I was gonna say rating her. How do you feel about that?
Missions before tackling the main game. Sure. Just type in their name in the chat so I know who I set the raid to.
In the chat on Twitch, or do you want to send it on Discord?
Yeah, you can do it in the Twitch.
Okay. This is who we're going to raid.
That's going to be my raid message.
Okay.
Okay, so /raid. Peachy Devi.
Devi's a good friend of mine.
There you go.
One of my earliest friends.
Yeah, we'll do a double raid.
VTuber community. Just again, to anybody who wants to use either one of those messages, there's that one or there's this one. Before we go, what do you got going on this week?
What I got going on, well, other than some Metal Gear things playing up, because a lot of friends are tackling the game before Delta comes out. I've been messing around with Lego creation. I've been making a lot of like hypothetical VTuber Lego sets and Lego Bricklink Studio.
Cool.
And I'm trying to get some of them made into actual Lego sets because that's a thing you could do.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah. So I've been doing a lot of that.
She used to be a builder, so
in 3D programming and doing a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket. A new expansion just happened, and I got to Master Ball last season, so I'm gonna see if I can do that again for this season.
You're gonna watch the Indie Direct or the Indie World Direct on Thursday morning?
When's that happen again?
Thursday morning at 9 Eastern.
9. Do you know how long that's going for?
It's only gonna be like 15 minutes.
Okay, I might be doing that. I don't know if I'll be streaming it, but I'll definitely be checking it out. Like, so if you're covered, I might hop on your call or something.
I'm gonna be watching it on stream, so you can just hop in the call.
Okay.
So
I'll see if I can hop into the call then.
Before this raid happens, if anybody wants to join for Toko Tuesday, we are watching Gaim tonight. You can go to my Discord here. But otherwise, go say hi to Devi for us. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.
There's mine. I got my socials and the Twitters. And the blue skies.
You can have the ambient sounds of whatever the fuck
there you go.
Is.
Bam.
And there you go.
And the raid's done.
God damn it.